What is up, everybody? I hope you are off to a great start in this 6-week challenge. You know, obviously the first week is going to be the most challenging. And I say that because you're working on changing habits, you're integrating, workouts into your daily routine. There's a lot happening right now, and I totally understand. So first week is really getting you guys on track, understanding, the meal plan, making sure we're prepared for the week, making sure that you're getting into your workouts consistently. So again, it's all about being prepared, scheduling your workouts and being prepared with your meals, regardless if you're prepping your meals or if you're eating out, make sure that you're preparing what you're doing through this process. But today I want to cover the importance of resistance training / strength training. And I want to make sure over the next 6 weeks I cover, all aspects of, health and fitness and nutrition. So today is going to be focusing on the importance of resistance training. Why do we need to add resistance training into our daily routine? The first big reason is most of us have sedentary jobs. We sit at a desk all day, we're driving in a car, so with that being said, we're not using any muscle hardly to do that, the saying is, if you don't use it, you lose it. So it's important that we incorporate strength training into our routine on at least 3 to 4 days a week, 30 minutes a day. So, and the reason, obviously, it's going to make us stronger. As we age, you hear the whole slogan, my metabolism slowed down. Yeah, it's because you're not using your muscle tissue. So by consistently, utilizing resistance training, we're going to increase strength. We're going to be able to do daily activities, without huffing and puffing and suffering. We're going to increase bone health, increase bone density. As we age, especially women, bone density becomes an issue. We start to lose that bone density, meaning our bones start to soften, which leads to that osteoporosis. This is actually a preventative way this is a way to prevent that from happening. Instead of going to the pills and taking all these medications the doctor want to give you, get up and move and use those muscles. Okay, we're going to increase calorie burn because our muscle tissue is responsible for our overall metabolism. So the more muscle we can maintain, the higher our metabolism is going to be, the more calories we're going to burn throughout the day, which leads to weight loss, or fat loss, I should say. Chronic disease prevention, and this leads back to high blood pressure, diabetes, heart problems. This is a preventative option for you guys. So when you're using muscle tissue, all right, well, let's say we're doing some bicep curls. You got stored glycogen in your muscles and in your liver. So we start doing biceps curls, we start doing some squats, we're using muscles. So with that being said, we're using stored carbohydrates, stored sugar that are in our muscles. So what does that mean? That means our body's going to respond to insulin better, which is going to prevent, diabetes. Very, very important. You understand that. A lot of people don't understand what, lifting weights can do for you. So it can do a lot when it comes to disease prevention. And of course, it's going to make you feel better overall. We're going to have increased energy. Our moods are going to be a lot better. When you're working out, the happy hormones, per se, kick in and we start to feel well. We start to have, more smiles on our face, and the energy levels are just, skyrocketing through this process. Okay, so let me explain to you kind of, what the process is through strength training, because we know, like I said, our metabolism can decrease by an average of 10% a year. We don't want that to happen. By increasing your strength training and adding constant, resistance training to your routine, we can actually increase it by 40 to 60%. And again, to give you an example, 1 pound of muscle, on average, burns 50 calories a day. So for you newbies, of course, we have, some athletes on this program just trying to get back on track. They understand this process, but let's say we put on 10 pounds of muscle over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, and we take 10 pounds of fat off. So by doing that at 7 days a week at 50 calories per pound, we increase our metabolism naturally by 3,500 calories. But you need to understand, 3,500 calories is a pound of fat. So my question for you is, how would you like to burn a pound of fat while you're at work, while you're at home, while you're doing, I could say, doing nothing in a way? You're burning a pound of fat because we just increased our metabolism, by adding lean muscle, to our frame. Okay, so remember that, guys. You know, when you think of weight training, it's not just about, you know, getting swole and getting jacked. It's just about using that muscle tissue and maintaining what we got and adding a little bit along the way, okay? So, where do most people fail when it comes to starting a fitness program and adding strength training to their routine? All right, so let's say we are here at body A with a goal to get to body B. We always have to set those goals, because if not, we're just going to fall off track and give up. So we are here with the goal of getting here. And let's say we're working out 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we're following workouts A, B, C. All right, so most people, there's tons of workouts everywhere. Online, Google, your friends, wannabe trainers, they have all your workouts in the world for you. But the thing that people don't understand, and the reason we hit a plateau, is we constantly do the same workout week after week. We go in and we do squats. We go in and we do push-ups. And we really don't push ourselves to go as hard as we need to over time. But the goal here is to make sure we're changing our routine up to where we have an A1, B1, C1 now, and we're changing up our reps, our rep ranges, our rest periods, how fast and slow we do the exercise, the actual exercise, adding a little bit of stability. I mean, there's so many different ways we can change up our routine, okay? So that we never hit that plateau, because when we hit that plateau, most of us don't know what's going on, and we tend to say, I'm throwing in the towel, this isn't working, I'm done. So our goal is to get you to understand changing up your routine, which we do for you if you're utilizing our programs, through boot camp or personal training, so that we're constantly moving forward toward getting you to that body B. So that's the importance of strength training and what you should be doing on a regular basis when it comes to changing up your strength training and routine. But like I said, we take care of that for you if you're utilizing our boot camps and personal training programs. A lot of you, have progressed and have ventured out on your own, but I want you to remember that. Consistently change your routine so that you never hit that plateau. And one thing I'll always mention, all the time, you'll hear this from me, this only works if your nutrition follows your goals, okay? So make sure you stick to the nutrition part of this, because the nutrition is feeding what we're doing here. We're breaking down that muscle tissue, so all the nutrition we're taking in is not only to help give your body the nutrients it needs, but it's there to help rebuild, that muscle tissue once we start breaking it down. So make sure, I'm only going to say this, right now, because we're talking about strength training. We're going to cover protein in another video, but make sure you're getting enough protein throughout the day. 5 to 6 servings of protein. Women, you got 1 serving of protein, which is 3 to 4 ounces. Men, you're about 6 to 8 ounces. That's your serving of protein. You need 5 to 6 servings per day. And if you're not getting that through food, making sure you're utilizing supplements. Again, we're going to cover that as well. But, utilizing protein shakes as supplementation to make sure we're getting enough protein to help us recover from our workout. So today I just wanted to touch in on the importance of strength training and why you should be doing it, and how to consistently change your routine through different what we call intensity methods to make sure that you're getting the results that you want and you're overcoming that plateau. So guys, I hope you're off to a good start. I hope this helps you better understand resistance training. Next, we're going to cover cardio, and then we're going to cover the importance of consistently eating throughout the day. So if you have any questions regarding strength training, feel free to reach out. Make sure you're, questioning, asking questions on the Facebook group, text messaging us, whatever we can do to help you guys. So, get on the program, stick with it, and I promise you're going to get the results that you want. Just stay consistent and never give up, guys, and it's going to happen for you. So, guys, we'll see you around. If you need anything, reach out. And I will, obviously be, notifying you on Facebook of everything that's happening. So we'll see you guys soon.